As you can probably tell, I just woke up and I've just poured myself my first cup of coffee this morning. But today I figured I would run you through a pretty normal day in my life today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Johnny Kyunghwo and I am an influencer content creator and I live here in South Korea. I might be one of the few influencers that just don't live in Seoul. I live in the bottom of South Korea, kind of like in the countryside, an island called Jeju. And you know what? I like it here. I'll show you why. So usually first thing in the morning, I'll work on making like a list of things that I want to get done for the day, but I actually already did that last night and there's not many things that I really need to get done today. Some of them I might not even do, some of them I might do. I'll just have to see, but because I've already done that, I am gonna get onto doing some video editing first thing in the morning because I feel like I'm the most productive at editing first thing in the morning because I can't really sit still later during the day for like a good hour to just pump out some editing. So I'm gonna do that now while I'm drinking my coffee and then we'll get ready afterwards. Also Gui's here, but she's still in a cone because she's had her spaying surgery. 2-3 more days left in this cone and then she can take it off and she'll get her stitches removed too. So I did manage to smash out about half an hour of editing. Now it's time to get ready, so I'm gonna go do that now. I'm gonna have a shower and then get changed. One of the things I have to do every day at the moment is burp these sodas because this is one of the videos I'm working on right now. These are my sodas, probiotic sodas made from gingerbug. So I've got a couple here. Kiwi, these two are grapefruit, and then this one in the back is a rosemary lemonade, which gave it this really nice sort of like light pink hue. But all I gotta do is just burp them, which is just opening them so we can see if it's got any gas going on. Which, yes it does, and then you can see it's carbonated already, but I want it to carbonate a little bit more. And it's got quite a bit of gas going. Okay, this one is very carbonated, so this one I might just throw in the fridge now. It's not really that common for these to carbonate within a day, but I guess my gingerbug is so active and healthy that it's just managed to do it. But I don't know about this one though. Still nothing in there. I think I might have forgotten to put sugar in it, so I'm gonna put sugar in this one. I didn't record myself putting sugar in it then. Or it's just too acidic. I did add a lot of citric acid to this one, so it might be a bit too acidic, so I might have to redo this one, which means I need to go buy more lemons. That's that job done. I'm also refeeding my sourdough starter because it's been a while, so I might give this another quick feeding. Let's try like 1 big tablespoon. 14 grams, 20 grams. 20 grams of water. Just use the back of the spoon to mix this up. There you go, that's sourdough starter fed. I think that's everything I need to do really. Well, at least here in the kitchen. One thing I do need to do though is mop the floors. I vacuumed them yesterday, but I didn't get time to mop them, so I'm gonna mop them today. One of the best things I've ever gotten for cleaning is one of these wet vacuums. This thing, if you've got like hard floors, this thing is one of the best things you can get. This one's just a cheap one I got here in Korea. It's from this brand called JONR. Cost me like $100, but it's so useful to have one of these. It's so fast that my floors have never been cleaner. Look at that nasty water. So I've decided to come to my parents' farm real quick because I just want to see what's going on in the greenhouse, but also I need to pick up or try and find something for my compost bin at home. I'm looking for a specific type of tool, like a screw, so that I can mix up my compost really well. So right now, what I'm using, I can't get right down to the bottom. So I've come here to the farm to see if my parents have any tools that could be used for that. If not, we're gonna go to a hardware store. Let's go check out what's going on in the greenhouse though. Oh, the tomatoes have come through really well. These were like half the size when I was in here the other day.
I know, they're just...
So these are stevia tomatoes. I don't know if they're crossed with stevia plant or not, because stevia is a sweetener. Yeah, these tomatoes come out really, really sweet. And then all the mugwort's starting to go to flower. You might as well pull these out now instead of cutting them down. Just pull them all out and you can move on to the next thing. Lettuce is coming through nicely. San Marzano tomatoes. So we'll get some tomato sauce going soon.
I've got another batch.
Could probably make tomato paste as well.
Yeah.
These? Oh, red mustard.
Red mustard.
Let's try one of these.
There's all sorts of tools in that middle.
Oh, it's really nice. It's almost like, it's real, not super spicy yet, but it almost kind of tastes like tomato-y as well. This is broccoli, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have quite a few broccoli. This chard is huge. The size of that chard leaf. Kale, more kale. Red mustard that I pulled out the ground and planted in here, and it's gone to flower, so maybe this is no good anymore. This is celery. Celery's looking really good. How long have we had these now? It's been a few weeks you've had this, right? But nothing's coming out yet. Because I mean, I have one of these, and it's not very easy to get right to the bottom. Quite densely packed. Okay, so my parents don't have what I need, so we're gonna go check that hardware store, which is probably like a 15-minute drive away. Hopefully it's open today. If not, then that'd be kind of annoying. Like maybe this would work. They have a longer one over there, so I'm thinking maybe something like this might work, so I can, because it's really sharp, so I can dig right through. I found a really long one. That should be able to reach the bottom of the compost bin. 9,501, which was about $7. But hopefully this works well. This is by far the best coffee on this island. Well, what do you know? They finally plowed this field and it looks really great, really clean. This wasn't like this morning. This morning it looked like this one in the back. But I don't know if they're going to do this one in the back because they didn't do it last year. What happened a couple of years ago, there was a storm that pushed loads of salt water over the edge, which filled up this rice field, and I think it ruined the soil there. So I don't know if they're just not farming those ones. But this should be flooded soon and then sowed. Is that how you call it? Sowed with rice. I really do feel like I kill someone with this thing. It's really sharp at the point there. Really heavy, really solid. Kind of dangerous. They just sold this to me. What if I'm crazy? Maybe I'm a little crazy because I've got a compost bin that I need to mix up. So let's see if this works. I mean, that's inside. I mixed in loads of leaves as well just for some more like dry brown matter. But this was not good like yesterday. And it was really mushy and wet. And yesterday I wasn't able to like get all that stuff in the bottom. But today hopefully I can. But there's kind of a lot of flies here as well. Oh, this works really well. So that worked extremely well. So I'm really happy with this purchase. Like $7, I guess. This is exactly what I needed. Okay, I've just come out here because I need to film this TikTok real quick of this soda. The only thing is this soda is quite carbonated. So I'm gonna have to do this outside as to not cause a mess inside. All right, let's try this out. That was kind of anticlimactic. Didn't really come out as I expected, but how does this smell and taste? It doesn't really taste like anything. It's just sweet. It doesn't taste like much. Yes, you know, can't win all of them. Let's go wash my hand. What I am going to do now is I'm going to try and make some wet food for Gooey. This is just kind of like, I just want to try it out. I've got carrots, I've got broccoli, I've got chicken, and I've got pollock fish. And I've got chicken feet, but the chicken feet are for the broth. Those chicken feet are going to boil in here, release all their collagen. Should make this liquid like a jelly, which we can set the meat in. I think it would be pretty good. So this is my mixture of chicken, pollock, broccoli, and carrots, and this is going to be the filling. And honestly, I would eat this myself. It doesn't smell too bad at all. It smells pretty good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water to see if I can kind of bring this all together like a cake. Pressure should be gone from this, so I should be able to open this up. We take a look at what we've got. That smells really good. I just realized I don't really have anything to make little like single serving portions of Gooey's food. So I'm gonna go out real quick and buy like little cupcake tins or something like that that I can use to make small little portions that should fit Gooey's appetite. I could use these, but I'm worried about how rigid they are, if they'll be able to hold their shape. If I actually had these, but a little bit deeper. It's a bit too shallow. I think we'll just have to use these ones. These might be the best ones to use. Let's push that down. Now I'm going to put these in the fridge for a little bit. They shouldn't take too long. This one's already set, so maybe a good couple minutes and this should be good. So these have set pretty much perfectly. The jelly looks really good. It's a little bit cold right now, but I'm going to take one of these out and then we'll give one to Gooey. See how she likes it. See if this will come out. Maybe the warmth of my hands will release this. We'll have to peel this away. There you go. All right, let's see if Gooey likes this. I really don't know if she will like it or not. Let's give it a try. I took off her cone just for now. You want to try this? You not hungry? After all that time I spent making this for you? Gooey, you really don't want any right now? But in your own time, Gooey, I made this for you. You're not interested? She's really not like that food driven, and she's also really picky, so I don't even know she's gonna eat this. Come here, Gooey. Come on. Do you even consider this food, huh? Or are you just not hungry? Okay, well, she's not going for this right now, so I'm just gonna leave this out and see if she'll go for it, and then if she does, we'll catch her going for it. As for my dinner, I've got all these croutons in the freezer. So, since I had a bunch of broccoli, I went out and bought some mushrooms as well, and I made myself a little broccoli mushroom soup. All these croutons are basically just sourdough loaves that I've made, not finished, and before they go bad, I cut them up into croutons and I just put them in a bag and I freeze them. That means every time I make a soup like this, I can just have croutons. I just throw these in the oven to toast them up and then throw them on top. there's my dinner. I basically just cut up mushrooms, cut up broccoli, sauteed them a little bit in some butter, added a bit of flour. Then I actually used that chicken feet broth that I made, and it's actually delicious. There's a reason why I made so much of the chicken broth, because I wanted to use some as well. I mean, I'm not really surprised Gooey didn't eat the food. She never tries to eat like human food. She'll only eat kibble and like the cat wet food. I don't know what they put in that kind of stuff that makes her go crazy for it, but I don't know. I'm not surprised she didn't eat that. Although we'll see if she does come back to it. Maybe she's just not hungry. If she does come back to it, you'll see it after this. And this was only supposed to be like an experiment. I was fully prepared for Gooey to not eat it. Now I've got a load of chicken and fish in the freezer that I got to use up. That should be fun. The next few couple of weeks for me are going to be a bit busy. I've got almost my entire family visiting Korea, which at the same time is really fun. So I'm hoping to try to get some videos out as well. Maybe just hanging out with my family, vlogging, but I have to see how much I can really do. I would like to do some videos with my sister because she's really fun as well. Today was a pretty average day in the life. Yeah, except today I didn't make any TikToks. Usually I make TikToks as well, but I already made a bunch of TikToks. So actually, no, I did make a TikTok today. Wow, that felt like a long time ago. But, you know, average day. Hope you liked it. I'm going to finish my food now.